as you know, the balance changes just came out, and everyone's upset because Prince wasn't in the final balance changes. And Donald Smith Jr., which is the guy in charge of balance changes, like basically the only guy in charge of balance changes, came out with a statement, which I'm really surprised about because the communication between the devs and the community is like really non-existent. So let's read the statement and about Prince not being in the balance changes. So it says, "Thank you for all your comments on the Prince nerf. Here are our thoughts on the matter. From our perspective, Prince usage rates have only become problematic since Evo Lumberjack's release, specifically in Giant Prince. This also coincided with a significant increase in Dagger Duchess's usage rate. We view Giant Prince as being too strong, but separately we view Evil Lumberjack, Dagger Duchess, and Rage as also being too strong, regardless of Giant Prince. The goal of a Prince nerf would be to specifically balance Giant Prince, but since that deck is already receiving 3 nerfs, we feel it would be over-nerfing the deck. Before February, there was little feedback, some but not much, about Prince, and the stats did not suggest he was too strong. If Giant Prince or Prince in general maintains similar usage rates this season, we will nerf it." Okay, so I get what they're trying to say, like by nerfing Evil Lumberjack and Rage and Dagger Duchess, it's kind of an indirect nerf to the Prince. But at the same time, you could argue Prince is more broken than those cards. So why not just nerf the Prince as like an indirect nerf to, you know, something else other than the other way around? It's just funny they did that when Prince is like, I feel like it just feels like one of the most oppressive cards in the game, and it's not only used in Giant. People have found a way to fit it into anything because that's how strong it is. You could literally play it in any deck. I've seen it in, it's in so many decks. It's in like I've seen it in graveyard decks. It's in obviously like log bait decks. It's in so many different things. Goblin Giant. You could literally just throw it in any deck. I get that on top ladder, it's mainly used in Giant Prince. Okay, but I just think they should have nerfed the Prince, like maybe instead of Dagger Duchess or something like that. Cause in my opinion, I feel like this might be an unpopular opinion. I don't think Dagger Duchess was that strong. She was good, but she wasn't like that strong like a lot of people are saying. But that's just my opinion. But yeah, I appreciate that he's at least saying that if it remains strong, they will nerf it. I appreciate that. And I'm not a fan of Donald Smith. I'm just gonna be really honest with you. I'm so sorry. I'm not a fan of him. But at least they're making an effort to actually communicate with us. I feel like this is like the first time they've done this in like months, like actually tried to talk with us. And yeah, so and then obviously work in progress balance changes. Like the whole point of it is to listen to the community's feedback. I've said this before, and it's just like annoying when they ignore the number one most requested thing to get nerfed. So yeah, that's my thoughts. But yeah, I'm at least happy they decided to have some communication. You know, it's a big step in the right direction. Anyways, we ain't reading all that just of Prince. I'm not afraid of Giant. Prince is what is kicking my ass. So MK Prince just isn't a thing then. Oh yes, that's another deck that is still really popular, the Mega Knight Prince deck, and Prince is definitely like the best card in that deck. Sure, but Prince is also very strong in other decks like MP Prince, Bait Prince, or even Golem. It is just by default a better choice than high DPS ground card alternatives such as Money Packet, E-Barbs, Lumberjack, and so on. I still don't see how it doesn't deserve a nerf. Yes, this is exactly what I was trying to say. Prince Bait MK Prince. There's so many other decks other than Giant Prince that run the Prince, because when a card is so strong, you could literally throw it in any deck. That's what makes a card broken. How can we get an explanation on progression nerfs every single update? Yeah, like, why now? Out of every single time, like, they should give us explanations on everything. Retro Royale proved that Prince itself is not broken and not due to Duchess or whatever Evo. Ridiculous explanation. Also, what did the stats suggest about Evo canon? You guys try to look professional by posting this BS, but nothing. So this guy is agreeing with them. I mean, see, now this feels better, but if you skimp on a card nerf without any explanation from the beginning and you leave us in the dark, then inevitably people are going to be upset. See how some quick communication. It's nice to see some quick communication. I hope to see a nerf soon. In the profile picture. No, see, like, some people are agreeing with them, and people are happy they're actually communicating with them. Will you nerf the miner? He's too OP at level 11. Honestly, like, I think miner actually is really strong. It might need a nerf. I don't know though. We'll see. Again, listen to your community. Literally everyone wants a Prince nerf. Yeah. Communication, transparency, that's what we want. So but the funny part is, they want to be transparent and communicate about Prince not getting a nerf, but they stay silent on the whole update that everybody is literally criticizing. I've yet to hear a peep out of anyone on the team regarding the update and that whole nerf to the pass and everything that they're doing. So I find that really hypocritical, actually. Anyways, this is the video, and everyone used Giant Prince. Okay, so then the usage rates go up, and then they nerf it. I feel like that's a good strategy. Okay, let's do that. Bye, guys.